Welcome. Welcome to day 4 of Master Series Magic Dust. My name is Marc Jospitre. I am so grateful that you are connecting with me on this time. And today I want to talk about decision. And decision is by far one of the most important subject that you will encounter. And the reason for this is because most of people cannot make decisions. They are unable to make decisions. And especially in this time, at this moment, more than ever, it is so important that you can make a decision and you can really dive into the definiteness of decision that you did make and really embrace that decision. There's some people which are joining in right now. I'm doing is saying hi, good morning. Judith is here, Anne is here. There's other people that's going to pop up probably into my feed. So I want you to really pay attention at how you are making decisions, because this will definitely and can change your life if you are learning to make decisions the way that you should be making them. And I want to read something to you, which for me was extremely beneficial and really helped me to understand what's the difference between the people that are truly getting results in their life and the people that are not. And it's all coming through decision. So I want you to just pay attention to that. Accurate analysis of over 25,000 people who has experienced failure disclosed the fact that lack of decision was near the head of the list of the 30 major causes of failure. The lack of decision, the analysis of 25,000 people, they all saying that the lack of decision is probably the number one cause of their failure. This is not a statement, this is not an opinion, this is fact. Now, it hasn't been like just pop out of your rear end and like just throw this statistics to you right now. This is facts. This is interviews that have been conducted over 25,000 people. And the conclusion to that is the lack of decision is at the top of the list of why they failed. Procrastination is opposite of decision. How many times have you procrastinated in your life? How many times have you said, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to do this next week. Oh, in a couple months, I'm going to do this. Procrastination is the common enemy with practically every person that any one of us must concur. Now, analysis of several hundred people who had accumulated fortunes well beyond the million, and now we're talking about like in the 30s, okay? In the 20s and 30s. This is where those interviews were conducted. So when we're talking that, and there's several hundred people, we're talking about 500 people, okay, that has been interviewed, that have been earning millions of dollars. Disclosed the fact that every one of them had the habit of reaching decision promptly. And if you don't understand that word promptly, that means fast, that means like with authority, and of changing this decision slowly if and when they were changed. So when they do make a decision, they are changing their mind very rarely, if any time at all, if they don't change it at all. People who fail to accumulate money, without exception, have the habit of reaching decisions, if at all, very slowly, and of changing their decisions quickly and often. Is that your case? Is it what you're doing? Do you have in your habitual behavior the ability to make decisions fast and to hold on to your decision and being able to really, because like sometimes we make decisions and it doesn't look that it's going well. I'll give you an example. When I moved first time in Mexico from Canada, um, well, I got promised this and that, and I'm gonna work there, and this is what's gonna happen, and it did not necessarily unfold exactly what it was promised. But if I would have not stuck with that first decision, and if I would have said, oh, you know what, it's not working, oh, I had a good time, I'm gonna go back home, I would have not met my wife. I would have not have like the life I'm having now. I would have a different life, obviously. I would not have like the family I'm having now. I would have not have all the opportunities that came into my life during that time that I was there. When I did that same move from Mexico into through Europe, well, it did not unfold like as we wanted it. But we don't change your mind because the plan is flawed. The plan will always be flawed. And that is something that I really love to talk about with my clients. It's just you need to create a plan. And I talked about this about in persistence, right? In day 2, where I said that you have to have a plan, but your plan is going to be flawed. Like I would say probably 9 times out of 10, your plan is going to be flawed. And it's only through that persistence, only through sticking to that original decision, which comes with the goal, which comes with like that idea, that truly you're starting to align everything and everything start finally to come together at some point. But you're sticking with the decision because you had that vision, you had that insight, you had that inspiration. And if you have that inspiration and you are thinking, I'm going to do that, it's because that you have the ability to make that happen. Otherwise, you would not have had the inspiration in the first place. Now, remember one thing, you cannot have an inspiration unless that you are well equipped to make that a reality. And this is something that a lot of people might struggle with. It's just like, well, wait a second, I don't understand this concept. You cannot have an inspiration, you don't have the talent that inspiration reality. It's extremely important that you understand that because there's so much power into what I'm sharing with you right now. So every time having this, you know what? I can do that. I can go there. Like I really would like to do that. That inspiration that you're getting, it's only the unfoldment of the talent and ability that you have locked inside of you. The thing is, people have inspiration, and then they are just you know what, I don't know if it's for me, and then they cannot make the decision, you know what, I'm going to go after that because I deserve it, because that is my birthright, because I know I can make that happen. Sad join in. Good morning, good afternoon. Have you made a decision right now during this time that you have that you will develop your craft, that you will seek for that talent and ability that you have, for that project that you had for so many years and you've been put it off because, well, because I'm comfortable right now, I don't want to risk, I don't want to jeopardize any of that. Like I have security, I'm in a secure job right now, so um maybe I should wait. I'll wait when I retired. I'll wait when I don't know. I don't know what you're waiting for, but you are not making that decision. And because you're not making that decision, you're not unfolding yourself the way that you should be unfolding. Extremely important. Now, we have been thinking, my team and I have been thinking so hard in the past weeks, like in the couple of weeks since this situation that we are in right now. We've been thinking, how can we provide more service? How can we help people? Because like a lot of people are feeling like really despondent right now. They're feeling that they're not in control. They're feeling that they cannot do things the way they would like to do them. And my program that I'm conducting, that my clients are so happy with, that they're having so many amazing results with, they know that what you need is this program. It is so powerful, will change your entire life in a way that you could not imagine. But I understand, I'm with you. I understand exactly that you're not feeling prepared and ready right now to jump into this, even though this is what you should be doing. As an entrepreneur, if your mindset, if you're not have 95% control on that mindset, and the 5% is only strategy, if you don't have like that focus mindset, it doesn't matter how good your strategy is, you will not succeed. And all this comes like by understanding that taking a decision is where everything starts. In a decision that you say, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm taking the decision, but you're not committing yourself into it. It's just words. It means nothing. You probably gonna procrastinate again for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. How many years have you been having that resolution that you took again this year in 2020? In January 1st, 2020, you took another resolution. And now we are in April. And guess what? You default back into the comfort zone again that you did for the past 10 years because your mindset is not aligned. So you need to start putting that magic dust into your mind so you have control over your actions. You have control over what is it that you're doing. You have control over how you're thinking. You have control over your habits. So my team and I have been thinking in what we decided to do with my Hispanic clients, like with the people that are speaking Spanish. We started a 4 weeks support group, which we're going to teach very specific things during that time. So that 95% mindset, 5% strategy. We're teaching that part. As well, we're teaching sales because you're not of service to your prospect, to your followers, to your clients if you're not selling right now. If you're doing like everybody and then you're just coming into pause and you say, you know what, I'm out of business, I cannot sell right now because it is not, yeah, it's not appropriate to sell like in this time where there's so many people that are losing their job. Well, you're just doing the same thing that they're doing, is you coming into pause. They're forced to be in pause because their boss put them out of business. But if you are yourself in business, you should be having a disruptive mindset and start changing your business model to be of service to the people that are needing it. I can guarantee, because I'm still in business, things are still moving for me. There's people that I'm encountering which they're just happy, okay? They're not happy about the situation, but they're happy that they have to stay home and they can be with their family for a while. They have savings, they still have income coming. Those people, they're thinking, you know what? That is the time right now to work on my mindset. That is the time right now to maybe shift a little bit, like the work that I wanted to do on my business for so many years. Now I have the time. Let's do that. So that is the people that I'm communicating with. This is the people that I'm working with. So if you feel that this is the time right now to do that, We did this with our Hispanic clients, and the response are absolutely phenomenal. So we're going to work on, for 4 weeks, we're going to work on 4 different subjects. So first of all, your mindset, 95.5, as I just mentioned. Then on the sales, as I just mentioned, very, very important. You must work on your sales skills. And even more now, because there's a different approach that you need to be utilizing, because you're not selling one-on-one now. You're selling like through a virtual platform. Then the third aspect is we're going to look into your business uh, in a geometric way. And this is one of my favorite things right now. And I'm having a very working with this strategy. And the way that he's helping us in our company to really start looking at our business in a global geometric manner. Now we are starting projecting ourselves into the way we want to see the business and how that we can implement this already right now. So this is what we're going to talk about in the third week of our 4 week support group. And on the fourth week, we are talking about cross industry, which this is something that we did implement already, and the feedback that we are getting are really, really, really good. So when you start looking at the opportunity you're having right now by working on those aspects of your business to start creating a hype, to start creating something, when we're getting out of that situation that we are in right now, you're gonna be on the upside. You're gonna be like on the other side, already in full motion, already with momentum, while that most of the entrepreneurs which have been waiting for the government or for I don't know what to give them the okay that they can go back to business, they're going to try to just catch up to fulfill everything that they lost during that time. Now, is that the mindset that you want to put yourself in as an entrepreneur? Or would you rather be on the upside and already being totally in full motion and in full momentum while that we are getting out of this crisis? And that is why this is a time for opportunity. And this is exactly like the 4 week program that we created it. And we're really, really, really excited for you to join that. So I'm going to put the link there if you want to just go and subscribe to this. I don't know if it resonates with you, but I know that it did resonate with us quite a bit when we started like talking about this and really talking about our business in a geometric way, and says like, you know what, maybe it's time to share this with our community and with our audience and see how that we can be of service to them. And what you will realize with this is the moment that you start operating this way, you are in the top 5% instantly. Now, are you going to have that income from the 5% instantly? Probably not. Like, that's going to take momentum. But in the next 4 weeks, what you will realize and what you will do is you will start having some return on that opportunity that you're experiencing right now, because you're not going to be like the laggers. You're not going to be the people which are just waiting. You're not going to be on pause. You will be in full motion. You will be in full campaign to enter into the other side. So you're going to be on the upside. This is the way that the Steve Jobs, the Elon Musk, those people are thinking. They are thinking like way, way ahead of the majority of people. Well, in order for you to go on the upside, that is the way that you need to start thinking. And all this starts with that decision. And not just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. No, a committed decision. Say that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there. And you will see that will be the best money invested in this year. Promise you that. Okay? So I hope that this helps to see that decision is a key element for any entrepreneur. If you want people to follow you, you need to be a great decision maker, and you need to be taking decision quickly and on the spot. So then people can realize, you know what, this is someone I would like to follow. So click on the link, go and see, join the community, get involved into this. You're gonna absolutely love what is it that we have in store for you. And I'm looking forward to see you on day 5 tomorrow, same time. Have a good day. Cheers.